How's it going, everybody? Throwing up what I've been playing video. It's 3 games. I got one I finished. That was Sleeping Dogs. I said I was downloading that on PlayStation Network. It was the free game from May, the free full game, like free. I guess free, not like a downloadable. I mean, it's obviously you're downloading it from the store, but it's not like a downloadable game, like a full retail game. So that was the one this month. I beat it in 3 days. I put like 17 hours into it. I did a decent amount of side stuff. I was just like plowing through it because I really enjoyed that game. It was really cool. You're Wei Shen. You're like an undercover cop. You're with the Triads. You were undercover in the Triads. You were in San Francisco. Originally in Hong Kong, then in San Francisco, and you come back. And you, once again, cat leaves. This cat's weird. I want to come back in. Whatever. I'm not going to close the door completely. He comes back and he's undercover. And, you're like moving up the ranks and stuff. And, he kind of gets a little bit attached to some of the people and stuff. And there's some, some other corruption going on with your higher ups and stuff in the force or whatever, other people you work for. There's some known voice actors in there. Lucy Liu, Emma Stone has a small part. Tom Wilkinson's your superior. Some other people as well. But yeah, it's cool. The combat's really cool. You do a bunch of counters and stuff, which is cool. It flows really well. You get a lot of you upgrade moves. Like you gotta find one of the Emma Stone missions. You just like meet her randomly and you do a mission with her. And she wants to like go find a place to learn karate, or it might not be. It's jiu-jitsu or something. And the guy there was your like old mentor, or he trained you as well. And then his statues were stolen, and you have to find all of them. And every time you find one, you can learn a new move. And you have you can break the dude's leg and arm, you do all types of moves and stuff, and it's cool to use them in combat. And like I said, it flows really well. Once you get that stuff down, you're really pulling off the counters and stuff, and it really flows well. The driving is actually really good in it as well. When you have a gun, you could blow out tires on cars, they're flipping and stuff. Sometimes guys will be driving you around, which is fun because you're doing the same thing. You're shooting at tires and stuff, and just shooting guys in the cars, the drivers, and whatever. And the driving was good. I did a few driving missions. They weren't that bad. They were fairly quick. I'm not too big of a fan of driving missions in games, but the race missions, I should say, not driving missions, but race missions, and they all went well. So the driving was good. Everything was good. There's some side stuff in there. You do some detective. You do some actual missions, actual cop missions. For the lady who played that part was she played Lady Deathstrike in X-Men United X2. I forget her name, but she played that part. And you do some missions. You do 4 cases for her. I had 4 cases for her. Those are pretty cool. You can do random people want help throughout the world. You can do those missions to get face. You get like face points. You get that in combat too, and when you get that, your health will go back up and stuff like that. But like when your face goes up a level, you can unlock stuff. You'll get like better stuff when you get massages. You get massages throughout the world. There's massage parlors. You get more health from food and stuff like that. And different perks open up from that. You'll get police points. You'll get triad points that you can use to unlock stuff. Like I said, you get perks from each one of those. So there is stuff to do. There's hidden lock boxes throughout the game world and stuff like that as well. You can drive boats in there too. There's cameras you can hack as well, and you can do drug busts that way. The hacking stuff is actually really cool in it. You use like your phone, your cell phone, and then you got to pick the numbers out, and the numbers will come up red when you don't need them. And then you got to line up the other numbers in the right 4 spots. It's actually cool. Lock picking is actually pretty cool too, and that works well too. All little hacking and stuff like that is actually kind of cool in it. Gun combat is good as well. So yeah, I like it. I really, the voice acting is good and everything as well. So I actually really enjoyed the game. Pretty good story too in there. But yeah, that was one. I'm playing Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2 as well. I had that for a while. I played the tutorial stuff and then stopped. I played the first one, enjoyed it. I played it a while ago. It's one of the first games I played on 360. This one is pretty good too. I'm in the second act. I think towards the end of the second act. And it's good. It's not... You do a lot more stuff by yourself in this one. I feel it's not as hard as the first one was. But you still are commanding your squads and stuff. It's tactical. You take like one shot to the head, you're done in this. It's not like, you know, the Call of Duties where you can absorb some bullets. In this, you're not taking much damage or you're done. I mean, you'll have a medic with you. You don't have to bring a medic, but medic is good to bring a medic along with you with one of your 3 guys you bring because you can heal you like 6 times. You can also help your allies out when they get hurt. You can control. You know, you get a UV. You have to go over and point out guys and stuff. I'm having some fun with that. I remember when those games came out, they looked so great graphically. They still look good, but not. The guys still look good and stuff, but the environments don't look as good as they would have. I mean, the first one must have come out in 06, and the second one I think was 07. It's supposedly short, but whatever. I got that game for like $5, so that doesn't even matter. And like I said, I got it a couple months ago. So, been having fun with it though. I threw it in. I was like, I need something to play while I was waiting for the other game I'm playing, which is Assassin's Creed 3. Which some people were sour on it. I got it from GameFly. I was like, I don't know if I want to get this game next, and I'm actually really enjoying it a lot. I'm in Sequence 6, Memory Sequence 6. There's a little twist early on in the beginning of the game, which anybody who's played it knows what it is. I won't reveal it. But I knew it was coming because I watched quick looks and stuff. I didn't care. I'm the kind of person who doesn't care about anything like that. Every once in a while, I don't want to know when something's going to happen. Most of the time, I'm the person who, if someone sees a movie, I'm like, who dies? What's the twist? I don't really care when I know stuff. Sometimes I don't want to know. Most of the time, I don't care. But yeah, there's a twist there. I'm using Connor now. You used the guy Hatham early, who's a really cool character. Connor's pretty cool too. A lot of people don't like Connor's character. I like him. There's nothing wrong with him. There's a lot of stuff to do in this one. A lot of stuff. It's a little overwhelming, but I'm enjoying all the stuff you can do. You can hunt. You can set up the homestead. You know, you can do homestead missions, so you got people to trade with. I've been doing those. You can find Benjamin Franklin's almanac papers that are just floating around, and you have to chase them for a few seconds and grab them. They open up stuff, recipes for things. There's boat stuff, which actually I only did the first one so far. I can do other ones now, but I haven't. Because you fix up the boat, and then I did the first boat mission, which actually doing that one has me interested in the new one, Black Flag, Assassin's Creed Black Flag that's coming out, because it controls well. The ship stuff controls well, so that actually has me interested in the new one. I haven't run into any glitches yet. That's probably why I haven't gotten annoyed with it yet. I heard there's some glitches in this one. Haven't run into any. The game looks great. And it's cool because that is my favorite series from this generation, the Assassin's Creed series, and I like how it's come along. I like just seeing how it's come along. The story got a little weird at the end of 2, and it is a little weird overall with all that stuff, the Juno stuff and the first civilization stuff, and what's going to happen and all that. Sometimes I wish you just played the games and you weren't in Animus doing stuff in the future, reliving memories. Sometimes I kind of just wish you were playing it out in the actual time, not in the future, reliving memories. But yeah, I mean, I did one Desmond mission. You start the game as him, but it's real quick, and then I did one actual thing, which was quick too. You can hang outside the Animus and talk to the people you're with. And like I said, there's trinkets you can find, peg leg trinkets, you do that stuff, and he gives you maps for Captain Kidd. I guess there's some Captain Kidd treasure. There's eagle feathers. You can go climb up the usual high points, the eagle points, and synchronize stuff. You can do that, as always. The climbing is good. You can climb up trees and stuff in this one. Combat is... I don't like the combat as much. I feel it doesn't flow like the other ones. You can counter and stuff again, but it doesn't... You don't seem to kill the people as quickly. There's a lot of enemies floating around. A lot of the the redcoats are the British are like everywhere, which they would be at that point, obviously. You know, you've met some famous people, like I said, Benjamin Franklin, Samuel Adams. I did the Boston Tea Party. That was the last thing I did. So Paul Revere was there for that. So it's kind of cool meeting the you know, these historical figures, which is cool. So it's fun. The hunting's pretty cool. You can set traps. You have bait. You're shooting rabbits, arrows. Wolves will attack you, and you do a quick little button pressing stuff. I had to run from a bear once. I tried bigger animals. You kill the wolves with one thing. Yeah, there comes the cat again, fucking throwing the door open. That's what he does. He like whips the door open. You can't just. I think I've said that in the past, but you like bigger animals will. You can't kill them immediately when you do the button press. Like an elk came at me and he just stabbed it, and then it kept coming at me. But yeah, it's like beavers and all types of animals. So there's a lot of stuff to do in this one, but I'm enjoying it. I'm actually really enjoying it a lot. I think the time setting's good too. It's good to finally like get away from, you know, because 2 and 3 and well, 2 Brotherhood and Revelations were kind of, you know, the same thing environment-wise. Like I know you're in Constantinople, Budapest, which was a little different, but still similar to, you know, Rome in Brotherhood, and you know, Rome, you know, all the other places you went into. Well, you weren't really in Rome for more than like 5 seconds into, but I think you went to Venice into and other places in Italy. I can't remember. I haven't played 2 in a while. I'd like to play 2 again because that's my favorite. But I like them all. I haven't played the first one in a while either. The first one's very different as well. Not different, but it has a different vibe to it because the second one just expands so much and you can do so much more. But I do love the series, and like I said, that little boat mission has me very interested in the new one, because that's gonna be like you're a pirate or whatever. So assassin pirate, I guess. But yeah, I like, you know, it's definitely, it's a cool game. I'm enjoying it. You can trade and stuff too. You trade your animal fur and teeth. You get teeth off the animals too when you kill them, and other items. I think hearts maybe and stuff too. There's a lot of stuff to do, so I'm screwing around. I think I put about 8 hours in them, and I think there's 12 memory sequences. So I went through the achievements. That's what I usually do. I go through the achievement things. So that's what I've been playing so far. Just ordered a game off GameFly because I got my $5 thing for being on there 3 months. So I picked up a game for 5 months. I won't say what it is. I'll probably just put up a pickup video when I get it. Gives me another video to pick up. That's the game I wanted. We'll see how it turns out. It was ended up being $5. It was 10. GameFly will like randomly drop prices on their used games like almost every day, which is cool. And I saw that one. I wanted it on the 360. Not necessarily wanted it on there, but I've been playing games on the 360 right now, except for the ones that I get through download that are free because I have the PlayStation Plus. So I've been just doing that on there. And but it was $3 cheaper on PlayStation, so I was like, you know, you know what, a bit of a tightwad there. I was like, you know what, it's $3 less, I'm grabbing it on there. You know, it's probably not 2-disc special on. It's probably a 2-disc special on the Xbox anyway. Like I said, if anyone's seen my Xbox, I don't know if you have. I need like a freaking pulled apart paper clip because the thing doesn't have the top on it. I need a pulled apart paper clip to get in there when I need to swap discs if it's more than one disc, and I got to get in there and use the little mechanism you need if your disc tray doesn't open. I got to shimmy it in there to pop the tray open because you can't open it normally, and you can't when you need to swap discs. You can't open it with the button on the controller. You can only do that, you know, when you originally put the disc in through the whatever, you know, in the main screen. So I remember I had to do that on The Witcher because it wouldn't let me do it. Max Payne 3, I was able to just miss a cutscene and do it by doing it. I remember when I was playing The Witcher 2, I was like, oh man, I was like, wait, they have that button where if you're having a problem with the disc tray, they have that little fail safe that you can get something in there. And so I do it that way. The system still works though, and I'll have to put that on a video one day, but yeah. But yeah, anyway, that's what I've been playing. I've been enjoying. I enjoyed the hell out of Sleeping Dogs. I'm enjoying Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2. Kind of want to play Future Soldier now too after I'm done with this one. And been enjoying Assassin's Creed 3 as well. Maybe I'll put up a gameplay video of that. But thanks everybody for checking it out and have a good day.